Okay, this isn't really a 2-minute tip, but I'm gonna try and make it happen in under 2 minutes. Today we are talking about the music I listen to, or at least listen to right now. Let's get into it. So on my phone, I have Tidal. That's where I listen to most of my music. You can listen wherever you want. There's nothing wrong with that. You can listen on vinyl. You can listen to CDs. You can go out and purchase your music on iTunes. You can use Apple Music, Google Play, Spotify, doesn't matter. I just use Tidal because they have hi-fi streaming. And streaming is oh so convenient. I've already wasted a lot of time. Let's just run through a bunch of different albums and artists here. Literally the first thing at the top of my albums list in here, Creedence Clearwater Revival, Kid Cudi, Joji, Jeff Buckley, Rich Brian, Mac Miller. There's a lot of Mac Miller in here. I really listened to a ton of Mac Miller. There's very few people I feel like in hip hop that could take funk and R&B and hip hop and mix it all together into like one awesome mesh. Swimming is a really good album. If you have any tolerance at all for hip hop, you should listen to the entire album Swimming. It's great. Röyksopp, Cavetown, Oliver Tree, Phantogram, Coda the Friend, Tyler the Creator. Igor was right on point. Tame Impala, Nambe, I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but they have some pretty cool stuff. More Mac Miller. Logic. I don't know how to pronounce this band, but I've listened to a lot of their stuff. Khalid, J Wolf, I think that's how you pronounce that. Radiohead. Virtual Self, Abso Facto, Flume, John Bellion, Post Malone, Wu-Tang Clan, Alt J, whole lot of Alt J. More Mac Miller. Rex Orange County, more Alt J, a little bit of Deadmau5 in here. Where's the Drop was a pretty cool album. Took a lot of his old electronic stuff and remade it into an orchestral piece. Actually made a video talking about that. Lorne, crazy excellent songs if you're trying to test bass extension. Metric, Audubon, Alabama Shakes, Ugly Casanova, which is, I'm pretty sure, Modest Mouse, which I also have Modest Mouse in here. Professor Click, Maps and Atlases. A little bit of Drake. I don't listen to too much Drake, but he's in here. Enigma, just because it's Enigma. Come on. There's really not anything better to listen to on Magnepans than Enigma. The Cinematic Orchestra, To Build a Home, is a really good song. Really good song. If you haven't heard To Build a Home by the Cinematic Orchestra, you should go listen to Build a Home by the Cinematic Orchestra. Ratatat, LP3 and LP4, both really interesting albums. A little bit of the Glitch Mob, the Flashbulb, some crazy electronic atmospheric stuff. Moby, because it's Moby. The Helio Sequence, Robert DeLong, Jeremy Blake, who's another YouTuber, Red Means Recording, super cool channel, works with like a bunch of synths and stuff like that. Odds are, if you've heard of my channel, you probably heard of his, because his is like 1 billion times the size and quality of my channel, but definitely still worth mentioning. Brockhampton, because it's great. Todd Turge, more Joji, Massive Attack. They made the song that was played in the intro to House that everybody's heard. Teardrop. Gunship, some really cool synthwave stuff. A few 88 Rising artists here and there. More Tyler the Creator, Lights Out Asia, really interesting kind of atmospheric stuff. DJ Shadow, classic record spinning goodness. Cecile McLaurin-Salvant, very talented jazz vocalist. Earl Sweatshirt, The Doom Soundtrack by Mick Gordon. Whole lot more Mac Miller. Propellerheads, Kendrick Lamar, Rage Against the Machine, Hans Zimmer. A little bit of Childish Gambino. Sleeping at Last, their album Atlas Year One has a ton of songs on it and is really great. I used to listen to a little bit of XXXTentacion, but not something I listen to regularly, but he had a few songs I liked on the album 17. A little bit of Travis Scott. Lido, the albums IOU 1 and IOU 2 are kind of experimental electronic, but definitely interesting. The lyrics in some of his songs kind of remind me of someone who is just straight up trying to free associate while writing lyrics. Chopin, Resonate, Earth, Wind and Fire, Mi Amigo, Muse, Talking Heads, Fleetwood Mac. I grew up listening to Talking Heads, man. Sam Beam, Jessica Hoop, Love Letter for Fire. Also a very exceptionally well-produced album. More Modest Mouse. Hot Chip, Why Make Sense is a great album too. I made another video on that one actually. 9 Inch Nails, can never get enough 9 Inch Nails. Linkin Park, I used to listen to Linkin Park a whole lot in high school. I was that kid. Can you tell? Because I have gauges. If you want to piss off people in audio videos, just show them that you have holes in your ears. Phil Collins, Skylar Spence, Surfing, Elton John, Above and Beyond, Jay-Z, Gorillaz, Blackmill, Haywire, some of Ed Sheeran's old stuff, Liquid Stranger when he was making atmospheric reggae before he made dubstep, a little bit of 21 Pilots, Churches, Gary Clark Jr., Buffalo Springfield, Half Moon Run, Pink Floyd, The Whitest Boy Alive, Telepop Music, M83, The XX, Crystal Castles, Jamie XX, who is actually a member of the XX, Queen, Daft Punk, because Daft Punk made a ton of amazing albums, Run the Jewels, Dry the River, more Kendrick Lamar. I'm skipping over some, I'm just going over the ones that I actually listen to on a pretty regular basis. Empire of the Sun, Nero, I don't listen to Nero much anymore, but I used to listen to Nero a fair bit, Porter Robinson, and 2814. I probably missed a ton of things, but those are some of the ones that I listen to on a more regular basis. There's a whole lot of orchestral stuff that I didn't really list because I cannot pronounce their names. And that was super, super brief, so if you want me to actually go in depth on any of these artists, let me know in the comments, because I definitely will. I love talking about the music I like to listen to. In fact, I actually thought about going through and doing like, these headphones pair well with these albums. But we'll see, that might be over the top. I don't know, let me know what you guys want to see. So that was a quick rundown of some of the music I listened to. If you like this video, please leave a like down below and a comment. Let me know what you want to see in the future. As always, you can have early access to videos like this one at the Patreon link in the video description. And don't forget to stick around and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. Oh, that was a lot of words. Until the next one, guys. Peace.